This video is brought to you by AmerUSA.com, where you can screen tenants 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. In this episode, we will be discussing North Carolina landlord tenant laws. The following is a summary of landlord tenant laws in the state of North Carolina as they apply to residential rental property. Topics include disclosures, withholding rent, the right to enter, security deposits, eviction, increasing rent, and more. Security deposit limit. Month-to-month tenancies may be charged up to 1 1/2 months rent for the security deposit. If the term is 3 months or longer, the equivalent of up to 2 months rent may be collected for the deposit. An additional non-refundable pet deposit may also be charged as long as it's reasonable. Deadline for returning a security deposit. After the tenant moves out, the deposit must be returned within 30 days. If for some reason there's damage requiring additional time, the landlord may provide an initial itemized statement at 30 days and then a final statement with any remaining funds within 60 days. Late fees. A late fee can be imposed 5 days after the due date, but cannot be higher than $15 or 5% of the amount that's due. An unpaid late fee cannot be deducted from the next month's rent, causing a subsequent deficiency in rent, resulting in another late fee. Increasing the rent. There's no statute in North Carolina regarding increasing the rent. Therefore, the lease agreement would need to have a provision for making future changes to the amount of rent. Otherwise, the rent cannot be changed during the lease term. Withholding rent. There's also no statute in North Carolina for allowing a tenant to withhold rent. However, there may be case law depending on the particulars of any given situation to justify the remedies available to the tenant if the landlord fails to provide a safe and habitable place to live. Terminating tenancy and eviction. North Carolina General Statute, Section 42-26A, gives landlords the ability to immediately terminate a lease as long as the lease specifies that eviction will result from non-compliance or a holdover of tenancy. The right to enter. Although North Carolina doesn't address a particular amount of time, a landlord should provide the tenant a reasonable notice of entry before being permitted inside the unit. For more information, additional laws and articles can be found at AmericanLandlord.com.